On this 50-point inspection from Modestman Brewing Company out of Keene, New Hampshire, in collaboration with North Park Beer Company out of San Diego, California. A beer called Quality Control. This is a triple dry hopped double IPA coming in at 8.5% ABV. They do not list the hops that are used in this on the can. Typically Modestman would on the back, but sometimes with their collaborations they don't. And this one is no exception. But like all Modestman beers, you don't know the freshness. They don't put a date. So this one is within a couple months anyways, because that's when the collaboration happened. It was like a month and a half or two. So ago. I should end that sentence. Let's crack into it and give this one an inspection. Okay, so this pours with a pretty tight white frothy head. The color of the beer itself is that nice milky yellow. Opaque, cannot see through it. Looks fantastic. Let's give it some sniffs. Yeah, I get kind of like a passion fruit, papaya nose from afar. A little bit lychee as well. Get down, I start getting some like kind of citrusy notes. A little bit something in the orange family. Like nectarine. A little bit of the malt comes through, malt sweetness, kind of bready-esque. Yeah, I don't know. For the most part, it's kind of it's a delicate yet tropical aromatic. Cheers. It's like a light side medium body. Carbonation's medium. It does have a lifty kind of soft mouthfeel to it. There is some malt coming through. It is kind of wheat, touch of graininess, and just that bready malt presence. There is also notes of like papaya, a little bit lychee, a little bit of a citrus. I would say passion fruit's in there as well. Let me go back in and just try to sort this out. Yeah, I think the lychee is big time on this one. And there's a bit of like an earthy vegetal like greenness as well. Moderate bitterness. It does build. It is kind of that earthy vegetal. It's kind of what's remaining. Some of that lychee note does carry through from beginning to end as well. It's a lighter note. A little bit of like a creamy papaya, I would say. .5% ABV. I mean, it's got that kind of a bit of a lighter feel on the palate, but there's kind of that herbal burn or whatever that kind of goes down the back of the throat with this one, with the hops. So, yeah, I would say it drinks like a double, for sure. But there's no like booziness or anything like that. All right, I think I am ready to give this one a score. All right, I am back. One thing I will add to the kind of finish of this, it does have a little bit of a pine note. So add that into the finish. Earthy green and slightly piney. On Untapped, all it says is it's a collab with North Park. It still doesn't talk about what hops are used in it. 235 ratings. This beer averages out at a 4.31 out of 5, which on my scale would put it as a very good beer. Now, what do I give it? I'm going to give it a 6 out of 6 for its appearance. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10 for the aromatics. On the flavor score, I'm at a 14.5 out of 19. The body on it is 5 out of 5. And my overall for this one, it's an 8 out of 10. So, for Modestman in collaboration with North Park Beer Company, quality control, triple dry hopped, double IPA, it's going to get a BuMpY 42 out of 50, which will land it as a very good beer. So I just want to say cheers. Thank you all for watching.